Okay, live pictures coming in. That's the world's youngest chess champion. That's Gukesh. Fans lining up the streets of Chennai for a genius called Gukesh. The world chess champion. Holding a roadshow in Chennai. And what a homecoming it is for Gukesh, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? The Chennai boy has been working so hard. All these years, all of 18 years old, the world's youngest chess champion. And there you have him. Very few people imagined that there would be Gukesh in that finals when he won that game at the World Championship. He's now the world chess champion, 18 years old, holding that trophy there on top of that car. And Gukesh, we'll show you those pictures. That winning moment, telling you the full story of Gukesh, the champion from Chennai. One of India's greatest sporting stories after Vishwanathan Anand. D. Gukesh is the world chess champion, 18 years old, and this is a homecoming for him. People of Chennai turning up on the streets, lining up the streets of Chennai to welcome him. He's posing there for the cameras, many from the media there to catch a glimpse of Gukesh, and he's won the World Championship game. And what a comeback it is for him. He won the tournament a year ago. He played the candidates in Toronto. He was not really one of the strongest candidates back then. And he's come back strong this year and has won the World Championship, making India proud. And in Chennai, the celebrations have begun. Those are live pictures. In fact, let's keep those. The drums are rolling in Chennai as world chess champion D. Gukesh has returned home. And he's going from one public appearance to the next in Chennai and savoring in that moment. What a proud moment for India. And D. Gukesh, that is Dummaraju Gukesh, the chess champion, the youngest world champion. The youngest world champion in chess history. People asking him questions there. Trying to take a few questions. Holding the tricolour. Such a proud moment for him. Camera shy there. Trying to answer a few questions from the media. Not sure whether we have the feed of him taking those questions, whether there's an audio there, but if there is another vantage point from where we can cut across and listen into Gukesh, we'll try and do that in just a bit. And those are pictures of him in Chennai as he goes from one public appearance to the next. And Dummaraju Gukesh, he landed in Chennai yesterday. And, hundreds and hundreds of people lined up, thousands of them lining up to welcome him. And today, he's once again being welcomed by the people of Chennai who are celebrating their world chess champion. Okay, we have Gukesh joining us from the Republic newsroom. You see celebrations, and then there are some quaint celebrations of stars who are otherwise media shy. Gukesh. An 18-year-old Gukesh, he will remember these moments for a very, 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 very long time. He's got a long career ahead of him.
Yeah, of course, it is a monumental feat, an 18-year-old guy winning a world championship on a world stage, defeating Ding Liren of China, who was the defending champion, and now he's going to take on Magnus Carlsen. I mean, it's no small feat. I mean, he's just it was his lifelong wish to become a world champion, and to do that at the age of 18 years is just absolutely phenomenal. And, he is the youngest world champion ever, only the second after Vishy Anand, and Vishy Anand is no less than a legend, and Gukesh standing toe-to-toe with him and achieving such a big feat. I mean, this is a victory that will be remembered for generations to come, and for the development of chess in India, which is already very popular, but for the development of chess in India and everything, this is absolutely stellar, and he's getting every bit of the credit he deserves.
He's the 18th world champion of chess. 18th world champion of chess. At the age of 18, he has become the world's youngest chess champion. Dummaraju Gukesh, homecoming in Chennai. Beautiful pictures, very, very camera shy. He's gotten back there. He's gone back inside from that sunroof. I think it's time for him perhaps to head to the airport. Coming back with those Live pictures as he's the world's youngest chess champion. Gukesh the pride of India. We'll take a break, come back with those pictures of the celebrations on the streets of Chennai.
All right, these are live pictures coming in of Gukesh, the world chess champion, being given a hero's welcome on his return to Chennai. And he had defeated Ding Liren, the reigning champion of World Chess Championships. We have Rakshita joining us live from the newsroom, and Ashwin there on the ground bringing us those pictures. Let's go to Rakshita first. Rakshita, such a huge achievement for a young 18-year-old and everyone from, the politicians in the country to Vishwanathan Anand to even those around the world watching D. Gukesh make that achievement, make that cut. Really all praise for the manner in which Gukesh conducted himself under pressure.
Absolutely, a well-deserved attention and felicitation. The celebrations, of course, in his hometown, Chennai, and of course across the country. It's a hero's welcome for this young champion, D. Gukesh. It's something that India has... India, of course, after Vishwanathan Anand, was waiting for such a moment. And now we are getting these visuals from Chennai. Remember, he was given a rousing welcome from fans, family, supporters at the airport when he landed back to yesterday afternoon. And today we see this victory parade. And Abhishek, we see such victory parades happening when the Olympic champions come in, when they arrive back with medals. When, of course, the first time we saw such parades was when the World Cup winning cricketers had arrived back home. But it's good to see India making forays, making achievements, creating records, creating history in other disciplines as well. And this is an example of that, how India's sporting scene has now reached new heights. Gukesh, of course, it is a triumphant return to his hometown of Chennai, mobbed by the by the fans, his supporters, his well-wishers, his family members. Very, very emotional the moment he beat Ding Liren. And of course, as we can see, it's going to be more of an challenge ahead for him, because there will be expectations, the mountain of expectations, of course, on this 18-year-old who will be only mounting, as he will be facing world number one Magnus Carlsen in next year's Norway chess. But that's, of course, there is time. He can still bask in the glory as he is right now. You can see all the youngsters, even from his academy, they have gathered up there. And in that, you can see through that rooftop, he's out there flashing that medal, that trophy. And, Gukesh is a very simple person. If you interact with him, a very focused individual, a youngster who's very focused, very easy to get distracted in that, in those teens and late teens, But he kept his discipline intact, continued his practice, and we've seen him, reaching new heights in the past 1.5 years. And this, if you talk about the championship, Abhishek, it was fraught with many, many challenges. And there were a lot of challenging time, a lot of downtime also. There were moments when it looked very, very difficult for this 18-year-old to achieve what he has. But in the end, of course, that turnaround was for the world to see, and everybody was stunned. Today, of course, we are witnessing what he has earned, the love, the affection, the fandom that he has now gathered, and it's only going to multiply from here on. And he won the World Chess Championship last week, beating China's Ding Liren 7.5 to 6.5 in a best of 14 game series in Singapore, and became the youngest chess world champion of all times. And of course, since 2023, we have been witnessing his rise. He came third in Stavanger. In 2025, he will have an opportunity to test his mettle against world number one Carlsen, considered as one of the greatest players of all time. And of course, Magnus Carlsen has all the good things to say about him. And we've seen, the rise of Indian chess players, right from Gukesh to Pragnanda and many others. We saw the way they performed in the Olympiad just few months ago. And here you have that trophy that he is right now raising and showing his people, his fans, his supporters, the people of his hometown. It's a proud moment for all of them who have come to receive him there. This is a victory parade, and you can see the rooftop is designed as you can say, as a chess table. Right ahead of him, the car that has just moved. And of course, it's a very, very proud moment. The whole world, of course, has witnessed this achievement of D. Gukesh. And these are visuals from Chennai airport. We understand the cavalcade has, of course, moved ahead. But this is the moment where you can see the scenes from outside Chennai airport, where the road, in fact, was, it was on a standstill. And the traffic, of course, there are many restrictions, there are many security, a lot of security deployment around D. Gukesh. He's an 18-year-old, and a lot of spotlight on him. Victory parade, and of course a well-deserved attention, inspiring many such youngsters who would like to in fact take up any sport or any discipline. And you can see that India, of course, reaching new heights in sports other than cricket.
Rakshita.
Yes, Abhishek.
You mentioned about the Magnus Carlsen comment, I believe. Have they met earlier? I believe they would be meeting for a tie in the month of May or June next year. Have they met earlier? Because Carlsen seems to be setting the tie with the kind of comments he has made, suggesting that Gukesh in the match with in the match that Gukesh won, it was maybe not the best of standards.
Well, of course, this is a big challenge. Carlsen has been he has ruled as world champion for over a decade before he stepped down, and the showdown with the Gukesh will carry its own significance. Of course, Carlsen's experience and familiarity with the Norway chess format will give him that edge as well. And there has been a lot of criticism also from Carlsen as far as this previous tournament is concerned. But of course, it is been taken as all right. I'm told that there are visuals coming in right now from the Chennai airport. Back to you in the studios, Abhishek.